Hey guys, and welcome back. It's Prodigy here, and today I'm back with another PC build, but today's build is for the UK. It's in pounds obviously, and this is at £1,000 build, which loosely translates to about $1,500 ish. You can use Google to just do the exchange rate, but this is an £1,000 build, and it's for the UK viewers, and it's completely red and black. Like pretty much everything apart from the power supply is all red and black. So I hope you enjoy. As usual, if you do, please leave a like and subscribe. So the processor again is an Intel Core i5 4690K, clocked at 3.5 GHz. It's one of the best processors. It's £178. It's got a pretty low power output. There's not much to say about it. It's one of the best gaming processors. Obviously perfect for editing, but if you want to do a lot more editing, then I'd go for an i7. But i5s are really good for gaming. Now for the cooler, I've gone for the Deepcool Captain 120 liquid cooler, which is just awesome because it comes with a red fan, and this water block here has a red tube coming out of it. But not only that, the actual ring above the tube, which was basically what you'll see when it's inside the case, is also red, so it goes really well with this red build. 70 quid. It's about, I think it's the same price as the Neptune by Cooler Master, the 120XL. So similar price, and obviously it's a nice thick radiator, about 120 millimeters, with this nice red fan which will look awesome, and this huge red tube here. So that's really nice. £60, great CPU cooler. Perfect for overclocking as well. But for the motherboard, we've gone for the MSI Z97 Gaming 3 motherboard. It's obviously completely red and black, even the black PCB, as you can see here. Oh well, it doesn't let me hover over it. It's got Audio Boost 2.0. It's got this really nice like heat sinks with like red and black, and this dragon logo here. 4 DDR3 RAM slots. Your 24-pin connector. It's got 6 SATA ports, and yeah, pretty much it. It's just an amazing motherboard. £85, fairly expensive. You can get quite a few of these cheaper. Probably around 60, 50, ATX boards are pretty cheap right now, but for red and black, this is the cheapest gaming red and black motherboard I could find, and I obviously wanted to go for a fully red and black build, so this is a really nice Z97 motherboard. Now for the RAM, I went for 8 GB of HyperX Fury. This is 2 times 4 GB sticks. Fairly simple, but huge heat dissipation, heat sinks, whatever you want to call them. They're obviously red, bright red, and it'll look amazing in a red and black build with a black PCB as well. And that's how it looks on the top, so that's really cool. I think it looks really nice. And that's what I'm doing in my personal build sometimes next week. But yeah, that is the RAM. Now 16 GB you can go for, but as you can see, 16 GB is £80, and it goes about £40 obviously over the budget. So I went for 8 GB, and 8 GB is really good for just gaming and obviously light editing, rendering, streaming, things like that. But if you need more RAM, then feel free to add some more RAM in there. So yeah, there's the 8 GB of HyperX Fury. Now for the graphics card, I managed to get in an MSI Nvidia GTX 980. 4 GB of VRAM. Yeah, the 980 is pretty new and pretty popular because it's one of the best that Nvidia are doing right now after the 980 Ti and their Titan lineup. But it's amazing. It's better than the 970, and I managed to get it under £1,000. Obviously, without Windows, it would go. With Windows, it would go a bit higher. But you do get Batman Arkham Knight free with it, but there's been some weird performance glitches with it, so I wouldn't really use that right now. But anyway, back to the actual graphics card. It's completely red and black. It's pre-overclocked. It looks so nice. Using their new Twin Frozer 5 technology in terms of fans. I think the 90mm fans. And as you can see, all the Nvidia stuff is supported. And £400 basically. Fairly expensive. If you want to lower your budget to something like 900, you can easily find a 970 for £100 less. Even the MSI version, I might do that in a £900 build, but for the £1,000 build, this is perfectly fine. GTX 980, one of the best graphics cards, and will easily run most of your games at 1440p 60 FPS, or definitely 1080p 60 FPS. So I even managed to get WD Red 1TB hard drive for for the well, hard drive for the memory. Obviously, you'll be storing most of your documents, games, whatever you want in here. I do have an SSD coming up, but I managed to get a red one, and that's obviously going to go really nice with the build. £50 basically, £49. Pretty good price. There is a couple of cheaper ones, like the 1TB blue, Caviar blue, but I prefer the red for this build. Nice red and black. So for the SSD, we went for another red and black, obviously. Kingston 120GB solid state drive, 2.5 inch. Nothing much to say here, just a really nice solid state drive. Obviously you'll store your OS on here and your favourite games so that they will never be corrupt or lost, because hard drives do fail and SSDs generally don't, that quickly at least. But yeah, as you can see, really nice, obviously quite small, 2.5 inches is pretty small. And yeah, it's red and black, it looks really nice, and you can go higher again, 240 gigs, but that's like £65, 480, and then 60 gigs, which I think will just about store your OS, and that's pretty much it. So I would not go for that. And it's the 120 gig is double 60, but only £10 more, so perfectly fine. So £41 and 3 pence. Now for the power supply, I went for the Corsair CX600M. Now for the 980, you probably might need some more power, so I would go for a 650M. But the reason I went for 600 watts is because I think most of you will end up using a GTX 970 with this build, because Windows does cost £75, and on top of that it will end up being £1,000 altogether anyway with a 970. And a 600 watt could easily power that, and probably power this system as well, but not with much headroom for future upgrades. But it's only £60. Corsair's got great products. Obviously semi-modular, nice black sleeved cables, as you can see, flat cables which work really well, and yeah, Corsair's just done really good power supplies since the beginning, and I'm sure you'll have this power supply for a while. So the last thing is the case, and the case is the NZXT H440. No surprise here, it's one of the best red and black cases and one of the best cases overall. It looks amazing, it's got this nice big windowed side panel. Hides all the hard drive cages but shows all this gorgeous stuff here. Yeah, I think it comes with 3 front fans actually and a rear exhaust fan, so easy push pull configuration of water coolers here. I think it looks amazing. As you can see with everything red here, it looks really nice. You won't have an X99 motherboard, so you won't have that red there, but you know, basically it's always going to look nice. You know, you've got that cutout there, grommets for your cable management, 8 PCI slots, rear exhaust fan, I think we've got removable hard drive cages, and this shroud to store the power supply, and this part lights up as well. So yeah, that's the case, and that is the complete build, guys. That's £90, and altogether it's £1,000, or £1,005. I hope you enjoyed, guys. If you did, please do leave a like and comment below what you think of this build and other builds I should do in the future, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.